Hello and good day to everyone here with me. My name is Iman Saleh, and in today's presentation, I will be covering the massive cybersecurity threats that could jeopardize our organization as a whole. We will go over who exactly these threat attackers are, what are their motives, and which ones may cause the greatest risk to us. The information provided in the next slides will support us on prioritizing resources to enhance the methods and techniques in our cybersecurity department. In the age of technology today, more threats to healthcare organizations like ours are evolving at full speed. Our duty is to protect patients' sensitive data, and maintaining integrity are our main priorities, especially since critical cancer care is our main focus. This presentation will go over many types of threat attackers and the risks they can use amongst our system. Listed before you are the main digital threat attackers our organization may come across. They can be sophisticated groups ranging to individual hackers with not as much skill, but their motives can be at any cost. Each group has a specific goal to achieve, which we will dive into to understand who is the most dangerous to our organization. Advanced persistent threats, aka APTs, are either groups that are supported by the state or highly skillful groups that create a high risk. Their main goal is to penetrate the system and have an abundant amount of access that is typically undetected. These attackers usually use malware and advanced methods to get around from being identified. Since we handle sensitive patient data, APT are a huge threat to our organization. Time to discuss what cyber terrorists are. Their main objective is to cause a catastrophe towards the users in the systems being accessed. Within our organization, their actions could affect our patients' care. The cyber terrorists' main goal is to disrupt our networks and apply denial of access attacks, aka DOS, that can compromise our whole entire system. On the less skillful side of things is what we call the script kiddies. They are recognized as being less skillful attackers and can cause minor effects to the system. Nonetheless, their attacks can still cause a disruption even with the lack of sophistication. The reasoning for their potential attack could be a challenge for themselves or to simply become a known hacker. Overall, their attempts are looked at as a low risk factor compared to others. In this section, we will discuss cyber criminals and how they are able to affect our organization. Cyber criminals are able to use ransomware, data theft, and phishing to obtain money by theft. For our institution, ransomware is very dangerous against us since it can stop our systems until payment has been sent over to the attackers. It is a high priority threat because of the financial aspect of it all. There are attackers who use their skills to push for certain political issues or social awareness called hacktivists. They are able to target our healthcare organization to protest any issues such as privacy policies or funding. Even though their main objective is not obtaining anything financial, they can still cause harm by releasing patients' private data, which can lead to a lawsuit from the victim. Industrial spies is a dangerous threat in healthcare, and even more so with new medical research and treatments. Attackers could breach our data system and steal confidential property and sell them to competing entities. If this were to happen to our institution, we could see a great loss of data research and it could be financially devastating. Insider threats can be quite alarming since the users have access to our own systems. These could be our own employees who overstep a boundary for their personal gain or for payback. In order to avoid insider threats from occurring, careful precautions and monitoring should be established at all times. Adversary model is a cybersecurity method we use to gain more knowledge on threat attackers. We want to know their motivations, goals, methods, and risks. For this organization, this example of a model can help us identify threats such as financially motivated attackers, inside threats such as employees, and advanced persistent threats, APTs, aiming for sensitive patient data. Every threat attacker has different strengths and motives, so this adversary model will guide us in practicing specific defenses and focusing our resources effectively. For example, while ATPs require sophisticated defenses, insider threats need access controls. This approach helps us protect systems and patient data, making security investment impactful. Overall, it is important to understand that not all threat attackers are the exact same. Our main focal point should be on those with the most potential to harm our organizations, such as ATPs, cyber criminals, and cyber terrorists. With more funding and training, we can heighten our security to protect our hospitals, patient data, and operations. Thank you all so much for staying to the end of our organization's presentation. Have a great day.